Hi guys, Dean from 360 again, video number 2 in our short series, and today's an important one because it's about goal setting. I've touched on this briefly before, but I want to really kind of get into the meat and bones of it. So there's two methods I use with my clients in terms of goal setting. Number one is this one. It's what's known by the Americans as the V2MOM method. So we look at the vision, what do you want to achieve? We look at the value, or why you want to achieve that. We then look at the methods, how can we achieve that? We then look at the obstacles, so what potentially could stop you from achieving your goal. And finally, the measure, so how do we know that you're actually progressing? Alright, this method is massively powerful. This is something I picked up from a Tony Robbins book, and it makes so much sense. To understand what your goal is and why you want it is massive. It's great having a goal. I want six-pack abs. Why do you want six-pack abs? Yeah. What method are you going to use to get six-pack abs? What obstacles are there in the way? Food. Food's a massive obstacle. How are we going to measure it? We're going to use photos. We're going to use tape measurements. We're going to use how your clothes are fitting. You're just going to look at yourself in the mirror. You know, this gives you the tools to actually set your goals out. I personally like to evolve that a little bit more. So once you've got your goal, my thing is how important is that goal to you? So on a scale of 1 to 10, you want your six-pack abs. How important is that to you? 10 out of 10 important. Brilliant, right? So you know that goal is massively important. If you've got a secondary goal of I'd like my knee to stop hurting a little bit, how important is that to you? Well, it doesn't bother me all the time, so probably 6 out of 10. Alright? It's important to prioritise your goals. What's most important to you? Okay? Next up, your confidence with each of those goals. For me, everybody has their own interpretation of what confidence is. For me, confidence is your genuine belief that you can achieve a certain goal. So, I want to bench press 200 kilos as an example, as a goal. My belief right now that I can do that is probably like 2 out of 10, because I just know that from experience I'm not strong enough. But I know that if I had the right method, I could train, I could progress to be able to do it. Okay? Motivation. Now, motivation is very similar to confidence in the way that it can be interpreted in so many different ways. For me personally, motivation is to kind of seek the feeling of pleasure away from pain. So what is that driving force that's going to take you away from pain and more towards actually enjoying things? So it's the why. Why are you going to do it? What's the reason that you're going to get up out of bed at 6 AM on a Saturday morning, go and hit the gym, go and hit the road, whatever it may be? The why. Why are you doing your goal? Why is it important to you? So for me personally right now, one of my goals is, I've got a timeline of February. It's to be absolutely ripped, because I'm going to be spending a week pretty much with my shirt off, surrounded by other personal trainers who are also going to be looking ripped. So for me, my motivation is not to be the fattest personal trainer in the room, right? I have this, right? I have done this for myself. How important is that to me? It's 10 out of 10 confident. It's 10 out of 10 important for me. Confidence I can do it? Massively, because I'm following the biosignature method. I know roughly where my hormones are out of place. I know what I need to do with my diet. Motivation, you know, the pleasure for me is going to be walking into that room knowing I can take my shirt off and not be the fattest person in the room. Commitment. Now this is where, this is huge. This for me overrides any of this. You can have all the will in the world. All of this is all will. Importance, confidence, motivation, it's all will, okay? Commitment is actions. When I used to manage my guys in the gym, oh yeah, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, going to do this, going to do that. Alright, brilliant, but don't tell me what you're going to do, show me what you've done. Right? Action, massively important. Doing the right thing. Willpower. Do you want to go out on Saturday night, drink a load of beer, get absolutely boozed up, do loads of shots, end up in an absolute state and not able to train for 4 days? Yeah, all of a sudden now, this is coming into question because your action is conflicting with how important your goal is. Discipline. Now, discipline for me is choice. Discipline and choice feed one into the other. There's nobody else on this planet who can control what you physically put into your mouth. You are the one that's in control of that. You decide whether you're going to make the right choice or the wrong choice. This is on you. This is on nobody else. You can have the best dietitian in the world, the best personal trainer in the world, the best biosignature practitioner in the world, the best conditioning coach. It doesn't matter. If you're not going to make the right choice when nobody else is looking, what's the point? You're just not going to succeed. Excuse me if I get agitated about this, but this is your control. This is your commitment. If you're not committed to your goal, forget it. You're not going to achieve it. So goal setting is so important. I cannot tell you. This video is probably going to be a little bit longer, but I love this kind of stuff. Without this, you don't get results. It's as simple as that. Do this for yourself. What you want to achieve, your vision, your value, why you want to do it, or the value to you as to what you will get at the end of it if you achieve it, or when you achieve it. How are you going to do it? The method. Are you going to hire a personal trainer? Are you going to hire an osteopath? Are you going to hire a naturopath? Are you going to visit a massage therapist to alleviate pain, to make you feel better, move better, look better, whatever it is? Identify your obstacles. This is not a sign of weakness. If you can identify your obstacles, you know what you can do to get around them, over them, under them, through them, whatever it is. And measure it. Record your progress. So, I'm going to get off my soapbox because I just love this too much. This is a subject I will talk about for hours because I absolutely love and adore it. Getting the brain involved in training is massive. So, do this for yourself. Set your goal, or goals, rank them 1 to 10 in terms of importance to you, your confidence, your genuine belief that you can achieve that goal. If it's not 10 out of 10, ask yourself, why am I not 10 out of 10 confident I can achieve that? And that will highlight your obstacles. Motivation, how motivated are you to get up when it's pouring hard with rain, get out of bed and do the right thing? And finally, your commitment. How willing are you to make the right choice? And ultimately, that's what it all comes down to. If you have questions about this, or if you want me to run through any of this with you personally, email me directly, info@360fitnesscoaching.com. Facebook page, message me. Sorry, brain's gone a little bit nuts. Facebook message me on facebook.com/360 fitness and coaching. You can just hit the message button and just ask me directly, or get me through the website www.360fitnesscoaching.com/contact. So hopefully I haven't bored you with this, because this is, it's just awesome. I cannot tell you how important this is. Stay tuned, more videos coming up. Thanks guys.